Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Moonpressure Let's Plays. My name is Hecto, and today we are continuing our way out of prison in Digimon Survive. Episode 21. Yeah, last time, as you might have surmised, Miu kinda screwed us over. The loathsome little brat tried to kill us by making us drop from the top of a 5-story building all the way down to the dungeons through a trapdoor. She thinks she's invincible, although I do not know why, and has taken over this kingdom. However, Digimon freed us after Kaito and Shuji basically both had breakdowns. So, where will it go? Will we be able to convince Miu to come with us? Will the castle become our new base? Maybe? I don't think so. But yeah, let's look and see where it goes. Digimon is with us, and we're just about out of the dungeons.
Is it still a long way to the surface? No, it's not much farther. But I'd better stay with you to be sure you don't get lost.
Wow, having Digimon lead the way was definitely the right choice. Thank you. At least some things go right.
Hang in there. By the time we reach the end of this path, we'll be at the surface.
Okay. What? Did you trip over nothing?
Aoi, are you alright?
What happened? Interesting that he calls her Aoi-kun. Kun and Chan aren't really gender specific, but it is unusual for a girl to be called Kun, like with the honorific Kun. Oh, it was nothing. I just tripped. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful. It's kind of hard to walk down here, isn't it? Is it? It seems like flat ground. Miyuki, you watch your step too, okay? Okay.
Yes. This area is prone to collapses. I'm afraid it's aging rather poorly.
Yeah, this place is pretty beat up, isn't it? It is. I remember the state of the school was a surprise. This place isn't much better. I wonder when they built this park.
Yes, well, it's been decades since we started living here.
Wait, did you say decades?
Takuma, is that a long time, Takuma?
It's a super long time. So at least 20 years, right? Decades, plural, means at least twice. But more than likely it has something to do with the text we read a bunch of episodes ago with some kids being quote-unquote sacrificed like after World War II, right? So maybe that time period specifically has something to do with it, because Digimon didn't say centuries. So, and centuries wouldn't make sense for an amusement park either way. But decades? Yeah, maybe like post-war era? Post-war Japan, so 1950s? Could work.
Yeah. 我々の世界と 人間の世界では時の物差しが違うのかもしれぬが。
Indeed, but the way time is reckoned here in our world may be different than in yours.
わしの記憶ではこの地にこの遊園地ができてから間違いなく何十年も経っておる。
Still, by my recollection, this park has stood here for several decades.
妙じゃないか。そんな大昔に誰がどうやって遊園地なんて作ったんだよ。
How does that make sense? Who could have built this place so long ago, and how?
お前たちの世界ではどうやって作ってんだ？
How do they make them in your world?
そりゃ大人が重機とか使って大々的な工事っつうもんは。
Well, adults use all this heavy machinery. It's like a huge construction project.
つまり一朝一夕にはできないということか。
In other words, such places are not built in a day.
そうだよ。遊園地なんて作ろうと思ったら何年もかかるはずだ。
Exactly. It takes years to build an amusement park.
そもそも誰かが作ったと考えること自体間違ってるのかもよ。
Well, maybe it's a mistake to think of anyone actually building this place.
どういう意味だ？
What do you mean? Ooh, Saki using her noggin.
この世界では私たちが信じられないようなことばかり起こるでしょ。
Like, all sorts of crazy stuff happens in this world, right?
極端な話、不思議な力である日突然ポンと遊園地ができたんだとしても。
As an extreme example, what if some mysterious power just made this place pop up one day?
Probably surprisingly close to the truth, I guess.
おかしくないんじゃない？
Wouldn't that fit?
もしかしてあの校舎もそうなのか？
You think the same thing happened with the school?
誰かが作ったとかじゃなくて不思議な力でできたみたいな。
That it wasn't built, but created by some strange power?
That would track since the school we all went to, we all stayed at the beginning of the game in the real world, is in the same place and has the same dimensions and looks, right? Just not as aged. So... Yeah, maybe it's copied? Maybe it was a prior school building that got transported over and they recreated it in the exact same image? I don't know.
なくはねえ話だな。
Does seem possible.
ジジモンさんはここができる前からこの地にいたんですよね。
You've been around since before this place was here, right, Digimon?
いかにもじゃが。
Oh, yes. Why do you ask?
一体この遊園地はどんなタイミングでどんな成り立ちでできたんです？
Can you tell us anything about how it was made and how much time it took?
その話をするにはそもそものこの世の成り立ちからじゃな。
But first you must understand the nature of this world and how it came to be.
この世ってまたスケール大きい話だな。
The nature of this world? Another huge topic.
我らの住むこの世界はかつて強い力を持った何者かに作り出されたという伝承があってな。
According to legend, this world was created long ago by a supremely powerful being.
言うなれば神のような存在じゃ。いや、我らにとってはまさに神じゃろう。
You could say this being was like a god. Indeed, it was a god from our perspective.
世界を作っちゃうような存在ならそりゃ校舎だって遊園地だって作れるよな。
If this being created your world, then schools and amusement parks would be easy.
じゃあロープウェイがなぜか動いていたのも。
And that could explain why the cable car was running too.
ボロボロの校舎なのになぜか食べ物と医療キットが腐ってなかったのも。
And where the food and medicine are fine, even though the school is old and run down.
神様の仕業なの？今までのすべてって。
So wait, you're saying this has all been the work of a god?
Yeah, kind of unsatisfying, right, Saki?
神様じゃなかったら何の仕業だと思ってたんだよ。
Who else do you think could do all this?
何のってわけじゃないけど、 さすがに相手が神様だとは思ってなかったかも。
I mean, I didn't have anything in mind, but I never thought we were dealing with a god.
物事はそう単純でもなくての。その神に等しき存在とて今は昔。
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You see, this godlike being faded away long ago.
すでにその存在は消え失せ、この世界を管理する者はあるべき形に整えようとしておるのじゃろう。
And the current caretaker of our world likely wishes to reshape it into its preferred form.
So he's saying the creator of this world and its caretaker are two different beings? Then maybe we're not dealing with a god, but still.
ごめん、意味わかんない。
Sorry, but I don't get it.
そうなの？てっきりサキは分かってるのかと。
Really? You don't? I thought for sure you were following all this.
だって結局何がどうなってるのか全然わかんないもん。
How could I? I mean, I don't see how any of this fits together.
ごめんなさい。僕もわかんなかった。
I didn't get it either, sorry.
いや、全員理解不能だって。
Nah, don't worry about it. This is beyond all of us.
こればかりはわしもこれ以上説明できんでの。
I see. Well, I'm afraid I can't explain things any more clearly than I already have.
この世界のことが少し分かったような、ますます分からなくなったような。
I'm not sure if I learned something from all that, or if I'm more confused than ever.
アグモンなんてすげえうなってるじゃん。
Agumon, you seem like you've been thinking things over for a while now.
本当だ、うなってる。
You're right. He does seem thoughtful.
よっぽど話が難しかったんだろうな。
I guess the conversation was just that hard to follow.
おかしいな。
It's funny.
Hmm? What's funny?
なんでだろう。
I wonder why.
アグモン、何がおかしいんだ？
What is it, Agumon?
もしかして今のジジモンさんの話で何か気づいたことがあるの？
Did something Digimon said make you realize something?
Nah, it's probably just a setup for a food joke.
違うよ。僕が言ってるのはもやもやした感じだよ。
Oh, no. I'm talking about this funny feeling I've got.
って全然違うこと考えてたのかよ。
You mean you haven't been paying attention?
それでアグモン、もやもやって？
Never mind that. What's this feeling of yours?
この辺りなんか気になるっていうか。
Something around here just isn't right.
言われてみれば、何やら。
Now that you mention it, I sense it too.
確かにちょっとあれね。
Yeah, something's off.
何どういうこと？
Oh, like what?
この感じ何かしら。
I feel it too, but I'm not sure what it is.
こうとは言えない感じだけど。
Like, it's hard to describe.
気になるっちゃ気になるな。
But something does feel odd.
ラブラモンたちが口を揃えて言うなんて何があるのかしら。
There must be something to it if you can all feel it. But what could it be?
Are we being watched, or...?
それがはっきりわからないんだ。
We don't really know.
調べてみた方がいいのかな。
You think we should look around?
タクマ、悪いが今は早くミユのところに戻りて。
Sorry, Takuma, but I want to get back to Miu as soon as we can.
そうか、そうだな。
Oh, right. We should do that. We can always take the time to investigate later, can we? This seems like massive foreshadowing / setup for something we could easily get now that would save the world, but that we can't get later because, like, I don't know, this amusement park collapses on top of it or something like that.
ごめんカイト。 まずはミュウのところへ戻ろう。
We will be kicking ourselves later that we didn't investigate this, probably. At least that's what my narrative sense is telling me. My bad, Kaito. Let's start by going back to see Miu.
出口まではもうすぐじゃて。しっかりついてくるんじゃぞ。
We're approaching the exit now, but don't get too far behind.
Okay, before Digimon disappears forever from our screen, I want to take the time to give him a fashion review. I like Digimon. I mean, yeah, it's a bit caveman-like, with its kilt being just some stitched together skins. And I don't really know why it has a cat paw on its staff. What would it even do with that? Is it like to grapple something from the ground or what? Because it is not a feline Digimon design. Like, Digimon has normal fingers and hands. But all in all, it is a pretty good design. It really radiates this, like, primordial village elder feeling, right? So yeah, all in all, it's pretty great. And probably its face is super terrifying from the lore, and it can only get around because it has its fur or hair to cover it, right? Right? Let me know in the comments what's beneath all that fur. Phew. So this is where it comes out.
やったー！明るい！
Hooray! It's so bright out here!
なんだか久しぶりに太陽を見た気分だわ。
It feels like ages since I last saw the sun.
地下に落ちてから思ったよりも長い時間が経ってたせいかもしれないわね。
Maybe it's been longer since we got dumped underground than we realized.
お姉ちゃん、眩しくない？
Miyuki, is it too bright?
眩しい。
Right.
ほほう、わしもちいとばかし眩しいわい。
Oh, I must say it's a little bright for me as well.
で、これからどうすんの？
So, what's our next move?
ミュウのところに戻って必ず連れ戻す。
We go back to Miu, get her to come with us.
それしかないだろうな。
Yes, that's really our only option.
あの様子じゃ無理じゃないかな。
You think we'll be able to with the way she's been acting?
私たちの話なんて聞きたくないって顔だったものね。
She didn't seem like she was interested in hearing any more from us.
確かにミュウのやつは一度こうと決めたら頑固だし、聞く耳を持たないからな。
Miu can be real stubborn when she makes up her mind. She isn't going to want to listen.
けど、他に方法なんてないんじゃねえのか？
But what else can we do?
何か話し合いのきっかけでもあればいいんだけど。
If only there was some way we could get her to listen. Let me guess, a big boss fight makes her realize how much of a danger exists all around her?
釈問を説得できないのかな？
Hey, what if we won over Syakuman?
それは釈問を味方につけるってこと？
You mean got her on our side? Pretty decent idea.
それこそ無理なんじゃないのか？
Don't you think that'll be even harder?
でも、釈問はミュウが落とし穴のスイッチを押すときに止めようとしてたよ。
But remember how Syakuman tried to stop Miu just before she activated the trap?
やってみる価値はあるかもしれねえな。
Could be worth a shot. I like this. I like that Agumon is actually allowed to make a contribution here. Like, our Digimon partners are often just like yes men in the case of Lapramon and often Floramon, but also just like people that are just along for the ride, it seems. They don't have ideas of their own that often, right? Or is it just my imagination? But yeah, I appreciate moments like this. This makes Agumon seem like an actual member of the team and not just not just an implement for combat, right?
それじゃあお前さんたちの幸運を祈っておるでの。
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
わしはそろそろ城に戻ろうかの。
I believe it'd be better to return to the castle.
おいジジモン
Wait, Digimon.
なんじゃ
Yes?
出口まで案内してくれてあと
It, sounds like you've been looking out for Miu.
ミュウの世話焼いてくれて
Did you help guide us all the way here? So thanks.
なにお安いご用じゃて。
No, don't mention it.
Yeah, Kaito being a good boy. Always thank the people that help you.
よしそれじゃあみんなもう一度ミュウのところへ戻ろう
Alright, everybody. Let's go pay Miu another visit.
ちょっと待ってたくまくん。
Takuma, wait!
葵、どうしたの？
Aoi, what's wrong?
なんだよそんな驚いた顔して遠くを見つめて
Yeah, seriously, you look surprised by something. What are you looking at?
っていうかあれあいつら
Wait, what? It's those little guys. Again?
怖い怖い
Help! I'm scared!
ミウの家来って言ってた子たち。
The ones who said they were mere servants?
んこれは確かパルモンとパタモンじゃの。
Well, it isn't Palmon and Patamon.
俺たちを追ってきたのか
Have they been following us?
いやそれにしては様子がおかしくないか
No, I don't think so. Aren't they acting weird?
なんかすっごい慌ててるみたいだけど。
Yeah, they seem totally panicked.
Run away!
悪い奴らが襲ってきた
Enemy attack!
おいどういうことだ
What? Hey, what's going on?
あ、お前らか今はお前らなんて構ってる場合じゃない
Huh? Oh, it's you. Well, we've got bigger things to worry about right now.
もっともっとやばくて悪い連中が来たんだから
An even more dangerous group of enemies is here.
なんだと
What?
一体誰が来たって言うんだ
Who is it? Who's here?
人間の子供をさらう悪い連中よどうやら女王様が目をつけられたみたい
The kidnappers, they're after the queen.
いつの間にか敷地の周りをぐるっと囲まれてあっちこっちから入ってきてて
They came out of nowhere, surrounding the park and pouring in from every direction.
玉座の方で迎え撃ったけど女王様の家来もみんなやられちゃった
We faced them down back by the throne, but the queen's servants were all done for.
それってまさか
You think it's them?
アルケニモンたちの仕業かもしれんな
It certainly sounds like Arukenimon and her minions.
マジかよ
You've gotta be kidding me.
こんな時に
Talk about bad timing.
ああそんなまたあれと戦わなきゃいけないのか
This can't be happening. You mean we've got to go up against them again?
あいつらがミュウを狙って襲ってきたんだな
So they're attacking in order to get Miu?
だからそうなんだってば
Yes, they're after the queen.
こうしちゃいられない私たちはもう逃げるぞ
But we shouldn't be standing around here talking. We need to run away.
待って
Hey, wait!
まずいこのままじゃミュウが危険だ俺はこのまま助けに行くぞ
This is bad. Miu's in danger. I have to go save her.
ちょっと待って、あの子たちを放っておくの？
Wait, are you just going to abandon those poor little things?
Why abandon? They are running away from danger. That is actually a good thing. I would reckon.
連中の狙いはミュウなんだぞ
Didn't you hear? The kidnappers are after Miu.
そうじゃの人間の子供が目的ならパルモンたちに大きな被害はなかろうて
Yes, they're after the human child. Palmon and the others shouldn't come to much harm.
お前さんたちはすぐに おてんば姫のもとへ急いだ方がいいかもしれん。
Rushing to her rowdiness aside may be for the best.
だがせめて何か作戦を立てるべきでは。
But shouldn't we at least come up with some kind of strategy?
敵の数や居場所を把握してからでも。
Ascertain the enemy's number and positions.
なあ、もうミユの家来はやられちゃったんだろ。
Yeah, and didn't they say Miu's servants were all done for?
最悪ミユがすでに捕まってる可能性もあるし、それより先に俺たちの安全確保が必要なんじゃ。
They may already have her. In which case, shouldn't we prioritize our own safety?
Oh, come on, Minoru, don't pussy out now.
悠長にしてる暇なんかねえよ。ミユの命がかかってんだぞ。
We don't have time to argue about this. Miu's life is on the line. But now, this is the worst possible time for us to be divided.
ねえみんな時間がないわ。早く動かないと。
Come on, there's no time. We have to go now.
タクマの意見は？
Takuma, what's your take?
こういう
Obviously
時
go.
タクマが一番冷静な意見を言ってくれるでしょ。どう思う？
You've always got the most level-headed opinion. What should we do?
I don't have time to think this over. I do think it's probably best to prioritize saving Miu, but then again, it's really dangerous to move with no idea where the enemy might be. So do we prioritize gaining intel? Or do we put our own safety first? Wait, no. Prioritize gaining intel is putting our own safety first, right? Is that the translation error, or am I not getting something?
タクマ、黙ってないでなんとか言ってくれ。
Takuma, don't just stand there, say something! Okay, our own safety is obviously out. Gathering information, rescuing Miu. Probably just head in. Because gathering information could be advantageous, yes. But do we have the time for that? Miu could perish by the time we finish gathering information, right? So I say just go for it.
最優先にすべきなのはミユの救出だと思う。
I think our top priority should be to rescue Miu.
そりゃそうかもしんないけど。
Yeah, sure, but
襲ってきたのが本当に昨日のアルケニモンたちならミユは生贄にされてしまう。
If this really is Arukenimon again, she'll offer Miu as a sacrifice.
そうなってからじゃ遅いんだ。
Once that happens, we'll be too late.
僕もタクマに賛成だよ。
I'm with Takuma.
でもよ。
But
ミノル、恐ろしいのはわかるが、お前のことは必ず俺が守る。
Minoru, I realize you may be scared, but I will protect you without fail.
信じてくれ。
Trust me.
怖くなんて姉さん。さっきのはいつもの冗談だよ。
I'm not scared. I was just joking.
Minoru's really shaking now.
タクマ、ミノル、恩に着る。
Takuma, Minoru, I owe you.
ジジモン、いろいろありがとう。
Oof. But
と
what
にかく僕たちはミュウのところへ急いで戻る
what
よ。
will Shuji do? I hope this doesn't make Shuji perish now. But oh well. Gotta deal with our choices. Digimon, thank you for all your help. We're going to hurry back to Miu.
これこれ、この子らはどうするんじゃ？
Not so fast. What about those two?
Oh, he means Haru and Miyuki.
心配いらないよ。僕とお姉ちゃんもちゃんとついていくから。
Don't worry. My sister and I will keep up.
から。
Keep up.
何やら心配じゃのう。わしもついていくぞ。
No, I don't like it. I'd better go with you.
Okay,
Sir.
why not?
大急ぎで玉座まで戻ろう。
Alright, let's hurry back to the throne room.
みんなすまねえな。もう少し力を貸してくれ。
Sorry guys, but I'm gonna need your help just a bit longer.